Happy Friday, guys. Happy lunch hour. I wanted to talk to you about some recurring themes that I kind of keep seeing on Facebook and on Twitter, and kind of wanted to give you my thoughts and kind of start a little bit of a dialogue on this. The first thing is being pressured or almost bullied into doing a weight loss program. I know there are many of us in various times of our lives, maybe it's happening right now, where you are overweight and you feel pressured by your friends, maybe a challenge at work, husband or your significant other is pressuring you to lose weight. Maybe it's coming from a doctor and he's being a bully about it. I mean, of course, doctors have their medical reasons to bully us into a diet, but, and I know this from experience, you will not succeed on a diet plan. Nobody will truly succeed unless they're mentally ready to do it. It takes a lot of soul searching. It takes having the desire, the true desire to want to change yourself. You can't make someone change. You can't impose your will on someone to make them change. If you want to make the change, it's up to you to do it. And you have control over it, right? You control that part of your life. You decide what you put in your mouth, and you make conscious choices every single day, every meal, every hour. You make decisions every day, and you have to weigh the consequences of those decisions. Every choice has a consequence, good or bad. The point is, if someone is bullying you or pushing you into a corner and you're just like, fine, I'll go on a diet, fine, I'll lose the weight, I don't think the success rate will be there. I was bullied into diets my whole life by my dance instructors, by my family, by my parents, by my peers. I was always the thicker girl in my dance troupes and in my ballet company and fitting costumes and being forced into it, which I think caused some psychological damage that I'm working through. It's stuff that I have to process, but I believe that it was seated in that, where when I was strict and had to fit a costume and I was on this diet and I had to do it because I had this goal, then it was like strict, rigid, be on this plan, you have to get skinny, you have to fit. Then when I finally did, then I just kind of relaxed and went crazy because the pressure was off. So in my past, it's been stick-driven. My diets have been stick-driven. You have to do this or else. And I realize as a person, I don't really work on sticks. I work more on carrots and rewards, and I do things that make me feel good about myself, about my body, about my personality, about my family, about my relationships. I do things that feed the light inside of my soul, not prevent the darkness or avoid the darkness or be scared or cower from the darkness. I gravitate towards things that uplift me, and I do better when I'm being uplifted and encouraged, not when I'm being, forced into a corner. You must lose. So I have the tendency to rebel. And I'm like, screw this, screw you, I don't want to diet, I don't want to fit that costume, I don't want to, I don't care what the doctor says, I'm not going to do this thing, right? Well, that's not the right mental attitude to have toward anything that you want to change, especially diets, because you could really blow yourself up if you allow yourself to rebel, and really the only person you're hurting is yourself. Right? Just interested to hear what your thoughts are on that, and if you guys have ever experienced being bullied into a diet or pressured into a diet, and how you reacted to it. And if you did diet based on that pressure, did it last? Do you notice a difference with that mindset versus the mindset when you choose to be on a plan? And how does your success correlate to that? So let's talk about that. Tell me what you think below. I really want to start a discussion. It seems like it's a topic that's on everybody's tongue right now. And I know that we're all kind of facing our own whys And I know there have been a few videos lately, I know Daniel made a few videos lately about finding your why and reconnecting to your why. Why are you losing weight? Why are you choosing this journey? Why are you doing it? And the fact that you're the one in the driver's seat. You have to take control, and it's up to you to do it. So if you're not ready, if you're not mentally ready to do it, then find your motivation and find what you need to get mentally ready for it, or wait until you are mentally ready for it, or look for inspiration, or be active about it, because you know, you can follow a plan, but if your heart's not in it, and that goes with anything in life, you can't be forced into anything and make it really work, because there'll always be some kind of resentment and some kind of internal struggle that you'll have with it that, you know, won't make it work. So this is the long haul, and when you've got a long way to go like I do, you have to find the reason to persist, because this is a long journey, and it is a squiggly line to success. It's not a straight line to success. There are dips and twists and turns, and you have to be able to go through those without rewinding all the way back to the beginning again, right? You have to be able to pick yourself up and stumble over the little rocks and boulders and pebbles and keep inching towards that goal. You can't just rewind back to the beginning. You can't let that happen. Otherwise, the cycle repeats itself, and no lessons are learned, and no progress is made, right? So that's my thought. That's what's in my head today. And the other thing that I really want to focus on for my own journey is I want to focus on my personal positive attributes, whether it be physical attributes or personality attributes. Just, I want to focus on the positive things about myself, and I want to focus on the things in my life that I'm dissatisfied with that I can change, that I have control over, that are in my power to change. And I'm also trying to identify the things in my life that I'm not happy with or I'm dissatisfied with that I don't have control over, and that it's not up to me to change. And taking those things that I don't have control over and kind of putting them out of my mind and not obsessing over those things, because if they're out of my control, I can't do anything about it, and obsessing about it will just make me loony, right? I have to focus on the things that I have control over. I have to focus on the things that dissatisfy me in my life. I just have to focus on the things that are in that I'm dissatisfied with this, but I can do something about it column. And that's what I need to do, and take baby steps to fix those things or work on and get through those challenges that I do have control over. And then remind myself of all of the wonderful things about myself, and to kind of detract from anything negative and put negative thoughts away, because, you know, there's just so much good, and I think so much good can be accomplished if we all focus on the positive. So, two sort of separate thoughts, they're both connected. What do you think? Tell me about being bullied into a diet, and tell me if you agree with the idea of really focusing on your positive attributes as a person and the things in your life that you have control over that you can change, and trying to put away the monkey mind of the things that you can't control, that are out of your control, and just not obsessing about them. So that's a thought for Friday, going into the weekend. Just to try to change the tune a little bit. Nick is on the plane right now. I got a text message just a few minutes ago. He is on his way to Seoul, and then he starts his crazy travel day, and I will see him on Sunday. So looking forward to all of your answers, and I'll see you probably at the airport on Sunday, maybe, when I'm bleary-eyed and on my way back to New Mexico at the crack of dawn. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Leave me a message and we'll chat. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Go drink some water.